What's up? Big Herc 916. Positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here, man. Go pick up some merch at bigherc916.com and represent, and grab a bar of soap and wash your ass. You know, man, there were a lot of crazy comments on the last video I did about the affirmative action and about how at the end of the day, if you got to lower the bar for anyone to get a position, then you're not getting the best person in that position. Plain and simple. If I wasn't up to par in a particular job and I'm dragging my share of the weight, why should I be in that position if I'm not the best person for the job? Now, if your job entails you doing things that maybe have a description above and beyond the job title, and you're carrying other people's workload, then that's something different. But if it's your job and you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're an accountant, you're a big equipment operator, and I don't want anybody there who barely passed a test, or somebody who doesn't understand the dynamics of what they're supposed to be doing, because that's a safety issue, man. That's a liability. That person's gonna mess around and cause more damage than they are helping someone. And, you know, people talk about legacy. Oh, yeah, you know, people got legacy. They get in this place, get in that place. Look, man, legacy is all over the world. Black people ain't the only people who have been victims of legacy. But now that you've accomplished certain things, you know, people around you have made a shit ton of money, create your own damn legacy. Quit crying, man. Quit crying and whining. Just go get it, man. Well, you know, when you stop that victim mentality, I just seen somebody post something, oh man, you don't need that letter no more because, you know, you don't have the legacy, you know, legacy, the letter's gone. And, you know, look, man, some people got, that's what they have. There's black people who got legacy. There's Asian people who have legacy. There's European people who have legacy. So the F what? Quit being a bitch. Study your ass off, man. If you work together with other people who have the same talent, you can create your own legacy. If you got a cousin or somebody, he balling and he ain't helped nobody in his family, he didn't create no legacy, that's his damn fault. You got an uncle who became a multimillionaire or somebody successful, then if you ain't sharing the wealth with the rest of your family as far as putting them in positions and you're not trying to excel, then that's your legacy's fault. What are you going to keep blaming these people for? Yeah, oh man, look, man, what do you think the people in Africa say when they go around? I knew some Nigerians, I knew some people from Ghana, Cameroon, and man, they be laughing at blacks over here like steady complaining. These dudes are speaking 3 languages. They're over here doing all type of high-powered jobs, and you know, some of them, you know, when I was in jail with, you know, high-powered crime, and they're organized, they're sticking together, they're very tight-knit. Why ain't blacks doing the same thing? American blacks. You mean to tell me somebody from Africa is coming over here and outperforming you, and you mad because you're saying, oh, then you're saying, oh, they're an immigrant, they're getting, well, you have all the stuff here. Why don't you put somebody in one of them offices so they can hook you up with the same type of paperwork and opportunity, so you can't say it's an immigrant, because now your people are doing the same thing. All these people do is put their people in positions to help each other, and that's what we don't do. But like me, I'm not complaining, man. I'm not, you know, legacy, you know, my grandpa did what he could. I'm gonna go out here and do what I can, and I don't have any bloodline kids, but I will make sure that whoever I leave something to will carry on, and I will set up some trust and some other tools to help these individuals when I'm not here. But I'm not gonna sit here and keep complaining. I mean, dude, these people who complaining, I don't get it, man, because if they want to set up if they're complaining about legacy, why aren't they setting it up for their own kids? And if you have set it up for your kids, then what you complaining for? I mean, is that all we can do is keep complaining? Victim, 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 victim. Oh, they did this, they did, yeah, okay, Wall Street got bombed, they redline, and oh, the bank line. Okay, now what? Are we gonna move forward, or are we going to keep talking about that shit?
No disrespect, but racism exists, and I have to acknowledge it. And I can't just ignore it. But what I can do is not buy into the system. You know, if I want to do something, let me be the entrepreneur. What I believe happened in the 1960s is that we started looking for equal rights, to be equal with other people. And what we stopped doing, and I heard you talk about Tulsa, we stopped using the black-owned businesses. Now, because you guys got to understand, the Fair Housing Act in 1968, I'm 5 years old. That's when we could move off the east side of LA and move into other subcultures. So what I wanted to do at 8 years old was go to IHOP. I didn't want to go to the Ma and Pa restaurant anymore. I wanted to go to, let's go eat at the hotels. So what we did is stop supporting each other and started supporting corporate America. So the racism plays a major part, but we don't have to buy into it.
Are we going to do something different? Are we going to pull our money together? Are we going to organize and structure some financial tools so we can win? Or are we going to keep looking back? You keep looking back, you can't go forward. You can't make moves in the future. I'm trying to make moves in the future. I am making moves in the future. I'm continue to make moves, and I ain't got time to look back. I can keep looking back and say, oh man, I went to prison because it's a cycle. Black people, oh man, they made it hard out here. We got to go sell dope. We got to do this, got to do that. Oh man, white man. But I can keep talking about that too, but it does me no good. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy to even entertain that type of conversation. So I'm not going to entertain it. But some of the comments on affirmative action, and somebody said, man, somebody said, if you still, are crying about affirmative action, you're pathetic. And that's really a tool to keep you from really focusing on your true potential. The more you look at affirmative action and you're thinking that what if you didn't even need that and you still got it? So you're thinking affirmative action, but you're not even somebody who really needs that. And the people who need it, if you scored the same and you're at the top percentile, it doesn't matter. But if you're right on here, man, what you think you're going to get up there and you fake it till you make it? You can't fake something that you're not studying for, that you're not applying yourself for. Come on, man. Yeah, man, people, man, you get mad at me. Oh, man, you do your homework. You ain't studied, man, blah, blah, blah. You talking about this. Look, man, I know for damn sure from what I've studied that not everybody black that was over here was a slave that came from slave ships. There were people over here doing their thing, Moors who have been over here, who had treaties that some of the British violated, of course, because they dirty, but nonetheless, they still came up, did their thing, they stay under the radar, they're out here getting it. And, as far as me sitting around making excuses or trying to say red line and all that, yeah, man, there's certain loans, and I ain't tripping, man. I'm going to find a way. With the will of the way, man. I'm not going to be out here crying. I ain't got time for it. It's not worth me to argue with somebody about redlining, affirmative action, Clarence Thomas, selling out. It ain't worth the energy, man. I could be focused on trying to partner with somebody who has connections, who can help me elevate so we can ball together. To sit here and keep blaming and be like, you feel more black when you are a part of the victim. I know some people making six figures and they're still talking about, oh man, this is dude. What are you complaining about when you getting it? What about the other ones? Well, what are the other ones doing? I'm not saying that, hey, they shouldn't get it, but you got to apply yourself. You don't get nothing for free in life, man. Ain't no handouts, man. You can't put in an hour and think you're going to get 20 hours. It doesn't work like that. And like I said, going back to legacy, some people they can smoke crack, do drugs. You've seen it. The dude right now in the news all day, Hunter Biden, legacy. Do whatever he want to do and still get on top. But we ain't all Hunter Biden connected. It's just how it is. I don't know, man. I just, 3-time felon, man. I don't make excuses. I don't want to point the finger at my family, blame society. I just rather try to get connected with other individuals who have a drive like myself, who aren't making excuses for race or other issues, and keep blaming. I mean, dude, we can keep blaming till we get red in the face, and what we going to just tell them this to give us everything, bow down, give us help, just give me, without you, I can't be anything. Oh, master, please, without you, give me that, give me this, give me that, let me get up here now. Okay, now I'm up here. Okay. I would get more pleasure out of busting ass, and when I get up there laughing like, yeah, nigga, I got up here and I did that shit. Yeah, man, I'm up in here. Yeah, I made it happen. I busted my ass. You know, I earned it. Man, look, just do the homework, man. Do your homework, study. You know, get off the streets. Focus on things of value. Create a circle of trust and friends that will elevate you. And man, you can win. It don't matter about this, man. I mean, you know, most of the people that helped me in my life, they didn't even look like this. Just being honest. They didn't look like this. Big Herc 916. Hello, my name is Big Herc 916, and I'm with the Wash Your Ass Committee, and I'm traveling across America helping people wash their ass and get their booty holes clean. And I have with me here today Wash Your Ass Soap, and this one in particular is Butt Naked Scrub, but I also have Festival, Oatmeal Milk and Honey, Jamaican Me Crazy, Monkey Farts, and all these scents smell very good. They will help cleanse your body of funk and also make you feel better about yourself. So if you can go to BigHerc916.com, you can pick you up a bar. And my goal is to help America combat funk. Go to the Herc store at BigHerc916.com and pick you up a bar of soap so you can wash that ass, or pick you up some Never Settle for Average merch or some of the Muscleup Car Lifestyle merch. We have hats, Never Settle for Average, got the Muscle Up t-shirts. We also have the Never Settle for Average tank tops. Got the Muscleup Car Lifestyle hoodies. Got the beanie caps. Hey man, represent. And I know you guys aren't average, so pick you up some swag and step your game up. Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.